UMass will kick off, and Southern Illinois will receive. Doug?
Certainly one of the keys to this game will be whether Southern Illinois can handle the blitzes of UMass. Nick Hill is going to have to get the ball out of his hand.
Chris Koepplin puts leather the ball and sends this one through the end zone for a touchback.
That almost went through the uprights. A little pumped up, huh?
Yeah, that's his 19th touchback. So field goal attempt upcoming by Koepplin, the senior from Kings Park, New York. No field goal attempts in the last 2 games.
46-yarder, wind at his back.
From the center of the field. Oh, he's got more than enough leg. And it's good. He boomed that one through. UMass on the board. They stall inside the 20, but now they pull to within 10 at 13-3. Career field goal of over 40 yards, 46 yards has got UMass on the board. It's 13-3, 10 plays, 36 yards, just over 4 minutes. Koepplin from 46.
That last field goal would have been good from 60 yards.
Yeah,
I mean, he really pounded it.
There's got 1 touchback, and you can make it 2.
Well, now he does have about a 13-mile-an-hour wind behind him, but boy, he really hits the ball hard. You got to be impressed with him. He really pounds it. Good size, 6'3", 210 senior kicker.
All right, it'll be interesting to see how the
work. Chris Koepplin on for a field goal attempt, the first attempt in the game. It's a 42-yard try. 15 out of 22 on the year. Koepplin's long is 48, so this is well within his range. Made a big field goal at Montana in the freezing cold last week and splits the uprights this week to get UMass within 4. So the Minutemen come up with points, and they're down 4 with 8:46 remaining in the final quarter in this national title game in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chris Koepplin, 44-yard attempt. That's a line drive. That's good. And UMass takes the lead. So not only do they capitalize on defense by getting a safety, but then they get 3 more points to take the lead on Montana for our 4th lead change here tonight in this national semifinal.
Now this turns into a little bit more of a dicey situation. A field goal into the wind from the right hash mark. This will be a 33-yard attempt for Koepplin.
Backup snapper again.
Snap is high. Ball is down, on the way, and good.
Boy, these kickers have been clutch tonight, especially under these conditions. I'm amazed. I really am.
McDonald knows that a touchdown will tie this game, and he's certainly got the offensive firepower out on the field to do just that.
Now remember, New Hampshire has the win here in the 4th quarter, and of course UMass has to kick into the win. And remember, you got a guy by the name of Cackert back there who's really had some returns today. What a great kick.
To the goal line. That was a great kick by Koepplin. And dropped shy of the 20-yard line was Cackert, number 27.
Koepplin on the spot, the 26, a 36-yard field goal. He's made one from 37. Kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So UMass takes the points and will bank on their defense to get the football back. Navy leading it here by 1 in Annapolis. Football Nation on CS.
Between receiver and quarterback.
Scott Woodard's going to put it down on the 35-yard line, making this a 45-yard attempt for Chris Koepplin. He's got plenty of leg for kicks like this. The ball is down. The kick has plenty of distance, and it's good. So the special teams play also dominant today for the Minutemen with just seconds to play in the first quarter. UMass leads me. Chris Koepplin 45-yard field goal has made it now 24-0. UMass over Maine. 14 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's the 7th time Koepplin has made a field goal of more than 40 yards in his career. The 3rd time he's done it in 2007. It helps to have a great kicker, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. As long as it's 48, he's done that twice, and he made that one by about 15. You know, particularly with the wind behind him. We watched him before the game, and he just gets the ball, hits the ball with great authority. You know, when you watch a great kicker, it's like any other thing, like watching a great hitter in baseball. The ball just comes off the bat differently with the good ones. And with the kickers, you know, it's not just how far it goes, it's how it comes off the foot. It just jumps off the foot, and boy, his ball jumps. Yeah, another big thing about this is, in a year in which they're trying to get the return back into football, he neutralizes the return. Because he gets to put the wind in his back, he puts his ball where it's non-returnable.
Yeah, plenty of touchbacks so far this season, including today.
And that's huge because it really does a lot to help your defensive team.
Got another big leg into this one, and this one will sail right through the end zone for another touchback. And we've got a 20-yard line is where the Black Bears will take over. Let's bring in John Carchidi on the sidelines. John?
Yeah, Mark, that's his 6th touchback of the season. Not bad for a guy kicking off from the 30-yard line. Koepplin stands 6'3", 210 pounds, which has to make him one of the biggest kickers you're ever going to see. I asked him, why isn't he playing safety or at least wide receiver? He said his growth spurt came very late. By the time he had it, he had already established himself as a soccer player. So once he got the size, he said, well, maybe I can make it as a kicker, and it's been UMass's good fortune.
They're going to put the spot down at the 30-yard line. So a 40-yard field goal attempt for Chris Koepplin.
4 field goals of more than 40 yards in his career.
Well within his range. Spot is down. The kick is up. Plenty of leg. And he drills it straight down the middle.
He killed that one. He hit the ball over the wall and back about 20 yards. That was unbelievable.
That would have been good from much further. Now 8:40 to go in the first quarter. The UMass drive stalls, but they do get 3 points out of it. And right now we're trailing the visiting Towson Tigers 7-3. Mark Brown along with Bob Norton. And Bob, you know, Towson, an interesting number here.
40.
Great day of football.
You got it. Let's see if Koepplin hammers another one down the goal line. He's had 2 kicks from the 35, and he's had both down the goal line. Which would translate in the old rule into 5 yards deep.
It is McClam and Perry once again deep, kicking with the wind. Kopplin's got a strong leg to begin with. Booms another one. Backpedaling 5 yards deep is Perry, and he's just going to kneel on it.
That's pretty impressive.
3rd touchback of the season for Chris Koepplin.
Yeah, that was 5 yards back. That was an easy one.